What's up, guys, and welcome back to Scrap Mechanic. And in today's episode of Scrap Mechanic, I want to try to build a drag racer, because we've built some things in the past that work on the ground, and they're pretty slow, like our tank, and we've built some things that fly and go really fast, but I want to try to challenge myself to build a ground-based vehicle that can go pretty much as fast as Scrap Mechanic can go. I want to try to maximize speed in this game. Now, we're building in Flat World today. We haven't built here before, obviously, because if I built in the terrain, I'd be driving into trees and stuff like that. That's why we haven't really built here in the past, because it's kind of uneventful, a little bit boring. And there's kind of two ways to go about building something like this. I figure I could either make it engine-based, or I could make it thruster-based. And the more I thought about it, I didn't really want to test one or the other out because I feel like half the fun is going to be testing these. So we're going to build one of both and see which one goes the fastest. Now, to figure out which one's going to go the fastest, we actually need some kind of landmarks. We can't judge speed in here right now. So what I've done is I built a starting line for us, and now I'm going to walk 1 minute in this direction. Okay, we made it. We're gonna make another line right here, and this is gonna be our finishing line, or I guess our starting line in reality, and the other one's gonna be the finishing line. It's over there somewhere, I assume. I don't have a lot of faith in this working, just to throw that out there. I wanted it to be in place in case it does work, in case we do go in a straight line, and manage to find that all the way over there somewhere, and then we can get some kind of judgment, but I think it's going to be a pretty fat chance. But that being said, I do have some ideas of what I want to do for a racer. I do want to make it relatively light. I do want to make it kind of look like a drag racer, so you'll see what I mean. I want it to make it long and thin. How long and how thin, I'm not totally sure yet. Maybe something like that. And we'll put, let me see here. I want to put small wheels on the front, like this, and then there's gonna be big wheels on the back, and I'm also gonna kind of like angle it a little bit, I think. Yeah, like that, okay. Now, yeah, like I said, there's gonna be big wheels on the back, and what I want to do is have it angled a little bit, because I want to make the thruster one first, and I don't want it picking up off the ground. So I'm gonna get this out of here, and I'm gonna put it there we go. So what I mean by angled is that I'm gonna do something similar, but I'm gonna make it like, oh, I don't want to make it heavy though. So, like this, and and then I guess I could do something like this, make it probably 3 high, and then if I put my big wheel right here, yeah, now it should be, I'll put the other one on as well, but yeah, like that, there you go. So when I put the thrusters on the back, or wherever I put them, they're not pushing straight out, they're pushing down a little bit as well, so hopefully that'll keep our wheels on the ground. I don't know if this is like bumpy terrain, it looks kind of bumpy. I'm hoping it isn't, because just the slightest bump could send us flying if I put enough rockets on this, and I plan on putting a lot of rockets on this. How many rockets, you might ask? Well, a lot. Pretty much as many as I can fit on the back to start off. I figured we might as well start with the maximum amount and then work from there. I'm gonna crank all of these up to the highest thrust as well. So that's gonna go, does that work? Yeah, that works perfectly. Okay, I wanted to keep these cutouts because I want as minimum weight as possible. So the least weight I can put on this, the less I need to push. So we need a seat, and I'm gonna put that here between the wheels like that, and then that's pretty much a racer, right? That looks, it's simple, but it should work. I don't even need to hook anything up to the wheels are just there to spin aimlessly. So I'm gonna hook up all these thrusters and put them all on max, and then we're gonna give it a go. I feel like I'm just strapping myself onto rockets, like Wile E. Coyote style. And I know what some people are thinking, how am I gonna steer? I don't need to steer, I'm going straight. The finishing line is straight down there, it's just like a regular drag race. So everything should be hooked up. I kind of want to, before we go, I kind of want to put like a flag here or something three-dimensional so that we can potentially see this from the distance. I don't have any, like, I don't have a whole lot of faith in the fact that we'll be able to see this, but it's something there at least. Okay, here we go. Ready? 3, 2, 1, go. Oh no, it's bumpy. Oh no, it's bumpy. Oh god. I hit the ceiling. Oh, I wanted this to be a ground vehicle, and now we're free falling. Holy crap. Okay, fast. We got to the ceiling in like 2.5 seconds. There goes my starting line, finishing line idea. Oh no, I can see it. I guess technically it's the only thing I can see. Really? It works better upside down? If we wanted to not pick up off the ground, we could just do something like this, right? Plus, that'll look pretty badass. Like, that's actually just gonna be pushing down. It's gonna be pushing back a little bit as well, but let's be honest, we weren't lacking in forward thrust. So, I'm not even gonna turn this up to max. I feel like that's pretty good. That should keep our front down. And this is taking our back down because of the angle. So, did this improve anything at all? 3, 2, 1, go. Ooh, 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 it's a little better. It was a little better. And we're airborne. There's the finish line. Got there. All the same, we went from start to finish in, what, like 4 seconds? Pretty good. As foolish as it might be, I kind of want to try it without wheels. And I don't just mean, like, without wheels and then just have it grind along the ground, but kind of like that. That is kind of what I mean. I want to kind of make, like, skis. What if we used mattresses? Can we make a mattress racer? Oh, you're kidding me. Okay, what if we used multiple mattresses? Because apparently I can't make this symmetrical. I just found this block. I don't know if this is new or not, but you know what? It's a mattress, and I really want to try it now. Okay, there we go, and there we go. Is that... That's a thing. Ooh. That's really interesting, because it's actually soft. It didn't, like, grind into the ground. Oh my god, could this actually work? I actually have a little bit of faith in this. This might actually work out. You were kidding me! Oh, come on! I was so close! Okay, the mattress racer did pretty well. That actually worked really well. Is that the finish line? No, that's my shadow. But yeah! Oh, I didn't have them equal. I bet you if it was equal, it probably would have been bed certified, do not remove. Yeah, cute. Damn it. Okay, I want to try that again. So we've come to the realization that it needs to be quite a bit longer. If it's too short like that, then it just doesn't really work. So what I'm thinking now is what I'm going to do is I'm going to make pretty much a giant letter H. That's what I'm feeling like is going to work pretty well. This might not even be wide enough, but it's pretty wide. I'm feeling pretty good about that. So we're going to do something like this. Do the same thing on the back. So we're going to be dead in the middle with the rockets. I want the rockets to be in the middle this time rather than on one end or another end. So, yeah, that goes like that. Why are you lower? Oh, you're not. Okay, it just looks like it. Yeah, that's even. Okay, so now we need our mattresses. Oh, the all-important... I love that I started this episode in a completely different mindset. I wanted to make racers. I wanted to make some serious vehicles. Now I'm just trying to race mattresses. And you know what? I love it. This is probably my favorite thing that I've built so far. It's so ridiculous. Okay, yep, like that. Perfect. Now we need a seat and we need rockets and we're good. I'm not even going to turn these up to max. I feel like that would be a bad idea, just to start off. I think we're going to start on low and see if we can... Yeah, they might need to be on max. This isn't quite as eventful as I had hoped. But it's looking pretty good. Okay, let's see what the difference between 4 medium rockets and 4 maximum rockets looks like, because I have not seen the difference before. You're good. You're good. Okay, ready? My face is the same as his. That worked perfectly. That was actually flawless. Besides the stupid wall, I can't back up, can I? Oh my god, damn wall. Okay, quick. We need a pit crew. We need just a quick pit stop, and we're gonna keep going. Okay, here we go. Oh my god, this is so fast. Holy crap. Okay, and that's the wall. We just went from wall to wall in how much time was that? That much time? That was freaking awesome. Oh man, shit, you know what? I should be ending the episode because it's been going on for so long. I really want to make this look cool. Okay, I'm gonna take a minute and we're gonna try a final product before I end the episode. Get this perfectly lined up. We're currently in a corner of the map. There's a wall there, there's a wall there. I want to see if we can cross the entire map in a couple of seconds. But yeah, this is the final version of the Mattress Desert Racer. It looks very similar to the last one. It works pretty much the exact same. I wanted to make it out of pipe rather than blocks. I don't know what it is about the wooden blocks. They're just, when you make something all of wooden blocks, it just looks ugly. You know, it looks kind of Minecrafty, like it's being made out of blocks. This looks like an actual machine. So, really hoping that this works. Really, really want to see this work. And if we can get all the way to the other end of the map, I'm gonna be dumbfounded. Okay, let's see how, I'm gonna time myself now, okay? 3, 2, 1, go. It's going! Oh, we're getting a little bit of a drift, but that's okay. What's that? That's another thing right there. Oh, and that's the wall! Holy crap, that was so fast. We just crossed the entire world in how many seconds? That many seconds! That was fast! But that's gonna be it for this episode of Scrap Mechanics, guys, and I have no idea how this episode went. I went on such a tangent from my original plan. I wanted to do a thruster-based hot rod versus an engine-based one. I was gonna race both of them and have time trials and a set distance, and none of that ended up happening. I ended up finding a mattress block and screwing around with that for 45 minutes and laughing for half of it. So, you know what? I'm happy. I enjoyed this episode. I had a lot of fun. I can't believe that this works. I'm honestly more proud of this than I am the bike. That goes to say a lot. An auto-correcting bike, which is a massive feat of engineering in this game, and I am more proud of making a sled out of mattresses. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you next time. People in this place, man, are crazy. I can't imagine why. Finally, some people who know what they're doing. This will be very useful. So we're gonna do that, and we're gonna do that, and we're gonna give you guys a quick tug, and then I'm gonna get on, and we're flying a bike.